Getting ready for my 17-hour flight to Perth, Australia to go and see the mighty Tottenham Hotspur.
Chris Cowlin. Fan cams. Club news. Transfer news. The Spurs Chat podcast. Match previews. Legend interviews. Spurs women. Press conferences. Covering everything Tottenham and England.
Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. So I've just arrived at Heathrow Airport, now on the way to Perth, Australia to watch Tottenham Hotspur face West Ham in our first pre-season friendly. So it is now 29 days until the new Premier League season starts for Tottenham Hotspur away at Brentford on Sunday the 13th of August. Before that we play 5 pre-season friendlies, 3 during this tour. The first one on Tuesday against West Ham United in Perth, Australia, followed by a friendly against Leicester City in Thailand, followed by a friendly in Singapore against local side Lion City Sailors, and then back at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium a week before the Premier League season starts. That one is against Ukrainian side Shakhtar Donetsk, and then a couple of days later away at Barcelona. Just having a bit of downtime here at the airport because our flight to Perth, Australia has actually been delayed by a couple of hours. So just had a nice breakfast and now getting ready for that very, very long flight. The flight time is around 17 hours. And when you add it all in, by the time you've got up, by the time you've travelled to the airport, by the time you've waited around at the airport, then actual flight time, then getting off at the other end, it is a very, very long day. Well, a whole day. Whole day is taken up going to Australia, but I'm really looking forward to this trip. I'll tell you what, in the last couple of weeks there has been a lot of excitement amongst the Tottenham Hotspur fans, certainly after the signing of James Maddison, a player that we have tracked for some years, and as I've said many times, I would have liked Spurs to have signed him when he was at Norwich City, but all of these years later he is finally a Tottenham Hotspur player. Of course, the mood has been lifted as well by the appointment of Ange Postecoglou. He promises to play entertaining football, and I cannot wait to see that. These last few weeks has been pretty positive amongst the Tottenham Hotspur fans, and I've really enjoyed that because we haven't really had that positivity for quite a long time, particularly under the times of Jose Mourinho, Nuno Espirito Santo, and more recently Antonio Conte. So to play entertaining football, I think is going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the first game of pre-season against West Ham on Tuesday. But let me also say, because there are a lot of fans at the moment saying, well, where are the centre-backs? This is a massive rebuild, and the squad has been announced. The squad was announced yesterday on Friday. I think there are a couple of surprises there. Some people didn't expect the likes of Reguilon, Lo Celso, Tanguy Ndombele to travel. I think some of these players are in the shop window, and I think some of the players, Ange Postecoglou is really saying to them, show me what you can do. Show me whether you can wear that Spurs shirt again and play Premier League football for this football club. So it's whether some of these players now take the opportunity, grab the opportunity in order for them to be a Tottenham Hotspur player in Premier League football next season. I've absolutely no doubt that a handful of these players are for sale at the moment, and if good offers come in from various clubs to Tottenham Hotspur, then Spurs will accept. The other thing I will say about centre-backs, yes, we are very light, and it is disappointing so far not to get any new centre-backs in, because the defence at the moment will be exactly the same as last season. But there is 48 days left of the transfer window, so I am not panicking yet. 29 days until we play our first Premier League game, 48 days until the transfer window ends on the 1st of September, so no need to panic as yet. Yes, it would be absolutely ideal that these players would have travelled to Australia, to Thailand and to Singapore, but you never know, Spurs would get a couple of deals done while all these 3 games and while this tour is going on, and there's absolutely no reason why the players then can't join the squad in one of these countries. And of course we do have the other two friendlies, one at home against Shakhtar Donetsk and then one a couple of days later against Barcelona. So any new signings I'm sure will feature in these games coming up. But the mood overall is good, it is positive. I do think that Spurs need to do a lot more in this transfer window if we want any chance of competing for top four and getting Champions League for the following season. But exciting, attractive, attacking football is what I'm really, really looking forward to. And also really looking forward to seeing new goalkeeper Guillermo Vicario in between the sticks for Tottenham Hotspur. Of course, new signing from Empoli. It's going to seem strange actually because Hugo Lloris has been our number one for the last 11 years, and of course it was announced by the football club yesterday that he has stayed at home. He is actively looking for a brand new club, so wishing Hugo Lloris all of the very best. He has been a fantastic servant, a fantastic captain for us over the years, and as I always say, when a good player leaves Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, it is just a shame that they have left without winning a trophy at Spurs. Manor Solomon, also looking forward to seeing him play for us. Of course, just signed for us on a free transfer, a former Shakhtar Donetsk player, and of course spent time on loan at Fulham last season. And another real plus, Harry Kane staying at the football club. He is clearly not for sale. Tottenham Hotspur will not be selling Harry Kane this summer. He will be a Spurs player next season. And let's hope that Ange Postecoglou can build a really good team, a really good squad, and put that confidence into Harry Kane about possibly staying at the football club beyond next season. So the 31 players that have travelled on the plane: Brandon Austin, Yves Bissouma, Ben Davis, Alfie Devine, Eric Dyer, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Harry Kane, Josh Keeley, Dejan Kulusevski, Giovanni Lo Celso, James Maddison, Tongi Ndombele, Ivan Perisic, Pedro Porro, Sergio Reguilon, Richarlison, Joe Rodon, Christian Romero, Emerson Royale, Davinson Sanchez, Pape Matar Sarr, Dane Scarlett, Oliver Skipp, Manor Solomon, Heung-min Son. He has just arrived in Australia, by the way. He went from South Korea direct. Jed Spence, Java Tanganga, Destiny Udoji, Guillermo Vicario, Harvey White and Alfie Whiteman, the 5 Spurs players that have missed the trip. Benton Kerr with a knee injury, Forster with a back injury, Brian Hill with a back injury, Troy Parrott with a groin injury, and Ryan Sessegnon with a hamstring injury. So thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in Perth, Australia in around 24 hours. If I can put any updates out on the plane, I will. If I'm quiet, then nothing I can do. I'm just going to enjoy the flight, and I will see you down under. Come on, you Spurs.